Good afternoon. My name is Jennifer Montgomery. This is my last semester at Mount Mary in the Postmaster Certification for Professional Counseling. I graduated from Mount Mary in 2010 with my master's in community counseling. Decided not to leave corporate America, stayed there, climbed the corporate ladder, and now I'm ready to get out. So I came back for my postmaster certificate so that I can actually start counseling. What else do I want you to know about me? If you would have asked me 10 years ago, I would have said I wanted to counsel adolescents, but life has happened. And now I'm more interested in grief counseling, in addition to probably having my own practice where we can have some specialties as it relates to counseling for ASL or people with hard of hearing and hearing disabilities. I'm also looking for other specialties. I said that I am a mom of two. My oldest daughter is a senior in high school, and things that go on with picking that choice. My youngest is seventh grader this year. I have one fur baby. He's a dog. He's my only son. And I got one husband. So I'm a very, very busy person, but I do enjoy school. So that's all I think I want you to know about me for right now. But let's talk about the assignment. So I did a couple of online searches and I did use some of the resources that were provided to us. I specifically looked at Learner, the 14 great tips for student netiquette. And one of the things that I liked about that was they said promote healthy discussions where you're able to read the comments and ask questions. And I think that the part that jumped out to me the most as I was reading that article, they had like a YouTube video on explaining all of the 14 tips, was how can I disagree, or how can I express my disagreement without being disrespectful? And I thought that was really important. I mean, in the world that we live in today with so much social media, you'll see people instantly attack instead of asking questions and trying to figure out exactly why the view is different. Our chief diversity officer at AT&T, a previous one, he used to say, get out of your own echo chamber. And your echo chamber was anything that you watched on the news, who you went to church with, where you shopped at, your own house, your own family. Sometimes we surround ourselves with the viewpoints that are so much like our own, it's hard to understand when there's differences. And I've really applied that to my life of trying to step out of just not only the African American community, but seeing not only friends and resources, but just engrossing myself in other cultures so that I can be a person that can, if not necessarily understand where you come from, at least try to learn about where people come from. So that was probably number one for me from a netiquette perspective, is how to promote a healthy discussion and how to express my disagreement without being disrespectful, making sure that we're reading comments and asking questions. The second one came from the study with netiquette from the Old Dominion University. And the one that I liked on there was stay on topic and be relevant. Sometimes people can, we can read a post and it could be, whether it's lengthy or not, and we'll take one sentence or we'll take one word from somebody's post and then we'll comment on that, even though it has nothing to do with the topic. So I often find that funny when I'm in online communities and just kind of reading what people are posting. I'm like, okay, you're making a Star Wars reference and we're on here talking about, dog collars or something like that. And then the final one, I looked on ASU Online. If you do netiquette and search ASU Online, what comes up? They had 4 that were really good, very short. Be scholarly, be respectful, be professional, be polite. But the one that stuck out to me the most was the be respectful. And that kind of goes back to the first one that I talked about of promoting a healthy discussion. And the reason why I thought that was important is, again, disagreement doesn't mean I instantly like you. And I think in 2024, that's what it means sometimes on online posts, is that if I disagree with you, we're instantly enemies. You can't, agree to disagree. You can't just have a different viewpoint. It's either you're on my side or not. So I thought it was very, first of all, interesting that netiquette even exists, that we have to teach adults how to be polite and be respectful. But I apologize, I don't know all of my classmates' names yet, but I remember reviewing some of your videos and seeing things that said specifically about that, of saying that just pretty much, like I said, being respectful and making sure that we understand that you're not my enemy just because I disagree with you. So some of you also posted and talked about that, and I just wanted to say that I agree. So in closing, the reason why I chose these 3 is because they jumped out to me the most. That was be respectful, promoting healthy discussions, asking questions, and staying on topic and being relevant. I look forward to reading your post and I look forward to reading your post and being part of this class for the rest of the semester. Thanks.